This ganache holds its shape well while still keeping a delicate light texture, so it becomes not just a decorative element but an integral part of the flavor. Because of that, the pistachio note in the dessert comes through especially vividly. With white chocolate, it's important to work gently because it's easy to overheat. At high temperature, it loses its smoothness and can turn grainy, which means it will be much harder to get the texture you want for the ganache. That's why I take it off the heat a little earlier and let it melt completely from the residual heat. For the ganache, both 100% natural pistachio paste without any additives and dessert pistachio paste will work, but the flavor, the color, and especially the texture can differ. Dessert paste usually gives a smoother, softer, more pliable ganache, while natural paste gives a richer, denser, and sometimes slightly grainy one. I'm not adding glucose syrup here for sweetness. It makes the texture more pliable, helps it stay smooth, and gives a more delicate, creamy mouthfeel when you taste it. A temperature of 50 to 60 degrees is enough for both the gelatin and the glucose to dissolve completely, so you don't need to heat it any more than that. When you blend it, the ganache's final texture begins to form. Smooth, uniform, and pliable. A proper emulsion evenly combines the fats and the liquid, so the base stays stable, doesn't separate, and whips well after chilling. I add the second portion of cream cold to bring the temperature of the mixture down faster. This helps the ganache stabilize better and hold its shape more reliably when piped. In a shallow container, the mixture spreads out in a thin layer, so it cools faster and stabilizes evenly throughout the entire volume. This kind of ganache usually needs 10 to 12 hours to mature in the refrigerator. After chilling, the mixture has fully matured. It's become firmer while staying smooth and glossy, which means it's ready to be whipped. While whipping, it's important to judge it by the texture itself. At first, the mixture stays soft, then it gradually lightens, gains volume, and becomes fluffier and denser. It's very important not to take it too far. Otherwise, the ganache will turn out heavy and coarse and won't be as pliable to work with. For this kind of ganache, what matters isn't maximum stability, but pliability. It should hold clear definition well while still staying soft and flexible. So it's better to stop whipping a little earlier, as soon as the mixture starts to hold its shape. The finished ganache should hold well on the whisk while still keeping a soft, pliable peak. This is a sign that the texture is already right for piping, but the mixture hasn't had time to get too stiff yet. Pistachio pairs beautifully with red berries, chocolate, citrus, apricot, pear, and vanilla. There's already a recipe on the channel for a pistachio tartlet with strawberries, and in the next video, this ganache will become an important part of an amazing Dubai tart.